Hey loves! So this is part 2 of my updates. After I got over the 𝐽𝐴ndra I manifested in the last video, I kind of dated around. Eventually I got back with one of my exes. And it turned out to be a disaster. I remember I wanted to manifest him back, but the way he was the first time we dated. So I made a list and I put all of the qualities he used to have and added some more to make it even more intense, hehe. I also added 𝐽𝐴ndra traits, you know, jealous, possessive, clingy, and more. And after that I had like a 3-hour gym session where I affirmed and visualized / daydreamed the entire time and listened to subliminals. It took me like less than a day to manifest a 𝐽𝐴ndra who matched my list. And although my initial intention was to get my ex back, I ended up meeting a guy who wasn't him obviously, but he matched everything on the list. I took it as a sign from the universe, and I decided I was okay with letting go of my ex. So this guy was everything I had scripted. Like, he was very attentive and very sweet and romantic right from the start. He was also a very big gentleman. Like, he'd always open doors for me, offer to carry things, and just a lot of stuff like that. Also, one of the things I had visualized when I was manifesting was my man calling me and texting me even while he was working cause my ex didn't do that. And my 𝐽𝐴ndra actually did that. Like, he would send me pics of him literally in the middle of working, laugh my ass off. Our relationship advanced really quickly. Like, right from the start he was asking to hold hands with me and being really lovey-dovey. He was definitely obsessed with me right from the start. He'd also bring me sweets that he knew I liked. He also made me a bracelet and offered to buy me stuff. Also, he asked me to get Life 360 really early on. He'd spend all of his time with me, like it was to the point where he wasn't even hanging out with his friends anymore. I also didn't have time to hang out with my friends as much anymore, and when I'd tell him I was gonna hang out with my friends, he seemed kind of upset. But yeah, eventually he started getting kind of jealous of one of my guy friends. Like, he was being really rude to him for no reason. And the hanging out 24/7 got really bad to the point where he started skipping class just to hang out with me. Like, his grades started dropping too, and he just laughed it off. Also, one of the creepier things was that he started just popping up where I lived to hang out and not even really asking if I wanted to hang out. Also, as I said previously, there were moments in which he would get jealous and like to try to show his ownership over me or whatever in front of my guy friend. Also, he did give me a really crazy hickey, like it was so bad, guys. And he'd get a little rough sometimes, but I didn't mind. Anyways, I remember when we did the deed, he said it was a life-changing moment, laugh my ass off. But yeah, unfortunately, he was a very insecure person. And so eventually, out of nowhere, he broke up with me claiming he had lost feelings, but then saying he felt very insecure to even be dating. I don't think he lost feelings though, because the previous day he got really jealous of my guy friend, and like he ignored one of his friends to hang out with me all day long, and even now he views my stories every time I post. But yeah, that's it for these updates. I'm pretty sad that it ended, but it was good while it lasted, and this definitely was one of the best results I've received and manifested. But yeah, stay updated for part 3 for the 3rd 𝐽𝐴ndra I've manifested since I've been gone. It's probably going to be a lot shorter. And I plan on creating a guide on how to manifest a 𝐽𝐴ndra as well as sharing my plans for the next 𝐽𝐴ndra I'm going to manifest.